Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining me once again today. My name is General Confusion, and this is Battle Brothers. So, we are about halfway through a little less than halfway through our patrol route here. We have a total of 15 heads. Ooh, there's some more brigands. A few thugs, a few poachers, and a raider. How am I gear and injury-wise? My guys are actually pretty beat up. But my gear is entirely repaired. So I think I might just go for this. You know, we have the capability to take them on. I will, I think, give Siegfried and Crow T here kite shields to help protect them from the proverbial slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. But yeah, 6 more heads will give me an extra 360 crowns when I get paid off. So let's take them on. So yeah, I'm in the middle of a patrol route. This is my first mission for the nobles. And we are killing bandits, patrolling the roads, and butchering everyone we find there. So that guy, his armor's not great, so I'm not going to worry about trying to take it. And it looks like they're coming in on me, so I may be able to take advantage of this little hill here. So I'm going to try to get Arnie up onto the hill, and maybe Siegfried as well. Olafest can just be there. Yeah, they're definitely charging at me. Not, honestly, very smart of them, considering the situation here. See, that blocks movement and line of sight. Great, so that's actually a really good position to be in, since archers can't get at me from there. I need to move Crow T before I move Bernard up. I can move Bernard forward and stab this guy. Thilman. Oh, no headshot? Dang. Siegfried, you just hang on for a second. Bernard, yeah, you move up there and stab that guy, because I want him gone for sure. You, see if you can stun this gentleman. Nope. Man, he's a little hard to hit with things. Actually, Arnie, get over there. Thomas? Head off, please. Thank you. Just what I wanted. Yeah. Really? Really? You hit Bernard the Sergeant in the back, Rymar? I am ashamed of you. I am embarrassed. But yeah, it looks like this fight is going to go pretty well. Just gonna sling some arrows into the middle of them. Ooh, good shot. The bandits are missing pitifully in all directions. Olafest, just hang up for a second. Yeah, good job, Siegfried. And you with a pierced arm muscle, too. Good man. No whammy, no whammy. Yeah, good. You, sir, get down there and start beating poachers to death. Please and thank you. Oh, and they're both running. That's smart of them, but they really should have done it a little while ago. Great. Stun? Yeah, stun. And fracture. So yeah, this terrain right here, it's interesting. Normally we don't see all this terrain lined up like this on the open field maps. But, off with his head. Yay, more heads for the head pile. But occasionally it happens, and it produces this very interesting tactical situation where we had them all kind of blocked off like that. Arnie leveled up, which was great. We found 145 crowns. Another metal flail, which is always good, and a couple tools and supplies, some ammo. I think we actually probably had a net positive on tools that time as well, just because we didn't take hardly any damage. So let's get up to Krumvater. And yeah, at 60 crowns a head, 21 heads is a pretty good payday. I would, of course, love it if I could find just 4 more on the way, but don't know that I can. Let's get into the marketplace here and do a little bit of trading. Wow, these amber shards are expensive. We could sell that quiver of bolts. You don't really need excess quivers. And we could sell these random junk weapons we've picked up. Helmet-wise, let's sell those. We don't need them. I will keep the extra pike, but I'll sell the woodcutter's axe, because I definitely don't need that either. So I have 1,000 crowns in the bank. I'm about to get a big payday, so I'm going to burn some of it buying some tools and supplies. They're not cheap here, but I want them, just in case I run into another battle on the way. And there are a couple of quests there that I can do if I want to head back in this direction after I go to Kalkborg to get paid. Take the road, please. Because remember, in order for the heads you collect to count, they have to be people that you kill on or near the road. And I would absolutely love to max that out if I can. I doubt it, though. I think I'm probably just going to get there without running into anybody else, which is okay. 21 heads will still be 1,260 crowns. Ooh, there's a battle site. Wonder who was fighting. And 1,200 crowns is a very nice sum. I am more than happy to take it. Yep, 1,260 crowns. Kalkborg now has safe roads. You talk about the patrol, how you killed 21 while on the road. Your emphasis on the kills, as that is what you're being paid for. Count Wilhelm von Berengar nods and has one of his men throw crowns into a satchel and hand it over. Enough marching for today. So yeah, safe roads. The settlement to prosper somewhat. I don't know what specifically that does, but I'm sure it does something good. Now, for healing, at this point I have the money and my troops are good enough that I'm happy to pay for them to be all healed up. You can see it changes the view of their like little blood-stained thing. It takes all the stains off and makes their bandages nicer. So we've got that. We have 1,500 additional crowns. I do have a couple of people who want to be members of the group, but I don't really want to hire anybody else just yet. Ooh, Adalbert the Ox is a squire. He starts off with pretty decent equipment, and squires have some training in military skills and high resolve, which is nice. He's an apprentice. I could recruit somebody else. Ooh, a sellsword. I would like to have him. But a eunuch. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm not going to hire anybody right now. Let's go to the armorer and see if he has anything great that I could pick up. I can't afford a male hauberk or lamellar or any of the really heavy armor. If you'll recall, my ambition at the moment is to have... Oh, I don't have an ambition. Well, I'll be picking another ambition soon. At the training hall, I'm not sure how valuable these really are. Maybe for low levels they would help, but even then, really only if you are anticipating getting into a lot of fights, or a couple of big fights in a short period of time. While I'm here, I'm going to level up Arnie. Arnie is level 7, so he's getting close to the max, and you can see it in his skills, which are substantial. His abilities are quite impressive, really. I could level up his initiative, his resolve, his hit points. He has 103 hit points, so he really doesn't need to worry on that account. I'm going to level up his resolve, I think, because he gives a bonus because of his flag. And I believe that's based on his resolve. Yeah, 10% of the resolve of the character holding this standard as a bonus. So if we can get his resolve up to 50, then he'll have... Actually, you know what might make sense? The Sergeant's Sash is plus 10 resolve, and Bernard, as the Sergeant, has a really high resolve. So it might make sense to give Bernard the flag, the battle standard, or alternatively, to give Arnie the sash. I kind of like having both of them, though. Him giving a bonus and then him having the skills and being able to move around alternatively. So I think I'll just stick with that. Now, giving Arnie Berserk might be helpful, because those extra 4 action points, if he's standing still and just stabs someone, he uses 6 action points, which leaves him with 3. If he kills them and regains 4 action points, then he'd have 7, which would be enough to attack again. On the other hand, that's not very likely to happen, actually, so instead I think I'll give him Battle Forged or Polearm Mastery. Because the battle standard is a polearm, so he would build up less fatigue using it. Well, it's only minus 15 fatigue. Yeah, I'm going to give him Battle Forged, so his armor damage will be reduced. This is actually a very, very useful skill. It just keeps your guys alive, and in particular, it makes those random early hits much less effective. So, Kalkborg has nothing more to offer us. Let's go over to Helleborg. That's another noble town, a noble citadel. Let's head over there and see if they have anything cool that we can do. Hopefully so. Okay, so now I can pick another ambition. So, should a battle or two go against us, we may find ourselves out of pocket and short of equipment. The company will therefore build a reserve of 10,000 crowns. Only the most daring take on goblins in larger numbers, so we can either try to build up 10,000 crowns, burn down some goblin camps, which will be tough fights but not insurmountable. I wouldn't want to do them yet, though. Or head out and claim either a famed weapon, shield, armor, or helmet to increase our renown. So that's to get a named piece of equipment, which is quite random, but the most common way to get them is to find a location far away from all the towns, far off in the boonies, and go through a difficult battle, and then there's a chance that they'll drop a named piece of equipment. Or we could build a reserve of 10,000 crowns. This would kind of be the cautious route. This just requires that we keep going, basically, and take on more expensive contracts and win them. I think I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try to find, as my next goal, a named piece of equipment. So, yeah, follow rumors in taverns to learn where famed items can be found. Purchase them at specialized shops in large cities and castles, or go out on your own to explore and raid ruins and camps. The further away from civilization, the higher the chance of finding rare items. Helleborg has a 3-skull contract. Does the weaponsmith have anything cool? Yeah, they have lots of high-end weapons, but we can't afford them. There's a fighting spear. I kind of like that. It's basically just a boar spear, but slightly better in every way. What's your contract? So, greenskin. Do you know what a greenskin does when it gets its hands on an infant? Yes. Yeah, doubtless something unpleasant. There's a horde of them terrorizing Hageland. I need you to find them and slay them all. What's he offering? 23 10 crowns? Nope. So the reason I did that was because by greenskin he means orc, I'm pretty sure. And orcs are terrifying enemies. It's very, very difficult to fight orcs. And when he's offering 2,300 crowns right off the bat, that's going to be a very, very difficult fight, which I would probably lose. 2,300 crowns, that makes me think there would be probably more orcs than I have men, and my men are not in any shape to fight orcs. And there's no quests here, so we'll just leave again. The north, so far, is disappointing. Let's head down to Senftenberg, our old base of operations that we enjoy so much, and see what they have. I do need to get a quest pretty soon, just because, you know, I'm gonna be running short of funds. I pay out almost 250 crowns per day, plus the food and supplies that I use, so I really need to be earning, you know, several hundred a day in order to keep up. Marauding greenskins and terrified villagers. Oh, good. They do have a weaponsmith here. Anything cool? I could afford a pike, but I have enough weapons at the moment. So, what's the noble contract? Goblins have set up a camp at a place they call Shanarax, southwest of Gerholm. I need you to go there and do what my bannermen refuse to do. Okay, so these would be goblins. Goblins are less scary than orcs by a lot. Let's talk money. 1,290 crowns. Paid more. 1,330. Need some time to think about it. That's a possibility. So the greenskins. So this guy is trying to protect greenskins for 1,480. 1,600. So defend Senftenberg and its outskirts from raiding parties. Greenskins usually means orcs, not goblins. They usually say goblins if they mean goblins. So I like Senftenberg and all, but I just don't think I'm in good shape to be fighting orcs. They're so dangerous. Yeah, I gotta decline that. I'm gonna go try to destroy a goblin camp. Good luck, Senftenberg. So where is... Oh, wow, that's way over there. That's a long way away. Okay. Let me buy some food, because I'm down to 67. Yeah, let's buy some grain and some bread. And also tools and supplies. We'll load up on those, because they're cheap here. And we will be on the way to Shanarax. So this will be interesting. Goblins are quite dangerous, but they're dangerous mainly for their ranged attacks, at least in the version of the game that I played before this. I have not, of course, fought any goblins in this version. Ooh, the ruins of Kragenheim. We'll keep an eye on that. We may hit that on the way back if we're not too bad beat up. But, so goblins, as I was saying, mostly dangerous because of their ranged weapons. As a result, oddly enough, you almost always want to fight goblins at night. Mirkwood Marauders Camp. Ooh, a few Orc Warriors. No thanks. Orc Young are dangerous enough. Orc Warriors are horrifying. So, you mostly want to fight goblins at night, where their archers are less effective. Oh, there's a dog following me. You notice the mud a few miles back, and a few miles forward he's still there, bobbing and slinking in and out of sight. A mongrel such as he doesn't follow a band of dangerous men for no reason. Maybe someone is feeding it? Okay, let's take it in. The company needs a mascot. You decide to take a chunk of meat and approach the dog. It is skittish at first, backing away on your approach, but the aroma you have in hand is an alluring one, to be sure. The mongrel slinks back toward you, pausing here and there, eyes flicking in search of an ambush. You can see a barrel of ribs on the dog, many days on the road having given the pup a gaunt frame. Its ears are stitched up, and its tail bolted with signs of battle. This here animal knows how to fight, and that's just what it'll be doing for you from now on. Okay, sweet, I got a dog. So, war dogs are items. So we have Battle Brother here, usable in combat, and what you do is you pick somebody who has a lot of fatigue, because it does take a little bit of fatigue. So either Arnie or Rymar, I'm thinking. Or we could give it to Bernard the Sergeant. I'm probably going to give him to Rymar, just because he will tend to be in a better position to use the thing. So now I can unleash the War Dog, costs 3 action points, and it just gives me a War Dog. A War Dog is like a dire wolf, but not quite as good. It's just a little unit that you can use. So here's Shanarax. Let me see if I can get close and see. Yeah, some Goblin Ambushers, ooh, and many Goblin Wolf Riders. So Goblin Wolf Riders are like, they're basically dire wolves. They have a goblin on them, but the goblin's honestly not all that effective. The dangerous thing about Wolf Riders is they move fast, and if you kill them, it appears to be random whether you kill the goblin or the wolf, and then the other one you still have to kill. So you basically have to kill them twice. Hopefully you kill the wolf first, because the goblin is easy once he's down. Goblin Ambushers are ranged units that use poison, which can make them very, very dangerous. But as I said, I'm going to fight at night when arrows are much less effective in order to lessen their advantage that way. We will keep Rymar with his bow, just because he may be able to get off some nice close range shots. But in general, we want to finish the fight with melee troops and do so pretty quickly. So we're going to move Rymar in a little bit so he's covered by the front line. Because what's going to happen is when we fight them, the Wolf Riders are going to rush us early on. So let's get into Shanarax and do us some goblin killing. I think I can deal with these guys. Wolf Riders are dangerous and all, and ambushers can be very dangerous, but that's if they can get good shots at you. If they can't get good shots, Goblin Ambushers can be dealt with fairly effectively. So they have 11, we have 12. They don't seem to be doing much. They are moving a little bit. Unfortunately, we are in a swamp, so see this murky water stuff? Murky water is a very bad position to be in, and it looks like they have solid ground to fight from. Bad, 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 bad. We are going to fall right back, because this murky water thing is no good. We could get in here where we can hopefully be hidden. But yeah, a whole bunch of my troops are actually hidden right now, but I don't like it. I just don't. I would much rather be on relatively firm ground. So we are going to, but we have to advance. Just wait, I guess. See if you can get onto that ground up there. You can move up. See, I was anticipating that the wolves were going to rush me, which is what they very often do. But see, I don't like being here because my ranged defense is lowered. And lowered range defense will get you absolutely thrashed against goblins. Yeah, like that. See, now he's poisoned. And the poison lowers his action points, which is super, super bad. You can get on solid ground rule, so do that. Billman, get up behind him. We're going to have to advance. It looks like they might actually not be defending this ground down here very well, although it might just be that the wolves will be rushing out to murder us. Okay, yeah, good. You're hidden. Stay hidden. Don't get shot. That's my advice. You didn't take my advice. The wolves are not moving in, interestingly. That's a tree that we can't pass. Okay, there's the wolves. Great. Rule, raise your shield and stand there. We'll get somebody up to back you. Pardon my cough. And Bernard... Getting up onto there would be a good idea. But at the same time... That's a tree. Yeah, go over there where you're hidden. Yeah, I don't want to move onto that square. That would expose me far, far too much. You just wait. Thilman. You can get up there. Thomas, just wait. Pro T. He's in opponent's zone of control. Okay, there's a wolf rider right there. Yeah, I knew that was happening. You, Siegfried, you could go right. You can't quite reach that place. Okay, fine. So you stay there. Arnie, get on the solid ground. Carl. What I want to do is I want to try to catch some of these archers or at least drive them off as fast as I can. The wolves are just not coming after me. I would have expected that they would. Okay, so he's fighting at least. Yeah, that's the danger. The danger is that the wolf riders get a ton of attacks. Okay, yep, he's moving in. Since I'm in water and they're on solid ground, they have a significant advantage. Thilman, you can do it. I trust you, Thilman. Yep. Siegfried is a little bit isolated. These guys I can... Rule and Arnie can do some serious damage here. Thomas might be in a little bit of trouble. Stop shooting arrows at me. Rude. All these rude goblins shooting arrows. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no, Crotty. Oh no. Take a shot. Yeah, good hit. You take a swing at him. Good hit. Okay, not quite dead. You get down there. Thomas, take a couple of good chops. Good, cut the wolf's head off. Excellent. I'm not nearly so scared of the goblin. Let's go for him. Can't quite stab. Darn. Yeah, him. Move forward, and can you stun? Yes, good. And stab, good. We're killing the wolves off first. That's what I want, because the wolves are the more dangerous half of the partnership. We are, however, taking quite a bit of armor damage here. There are so many archers. So many. There's either... Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. We are probably... And they're getting good hits. They are getting plenty of good hits. There goes Crow T. Crap, crap, crap. This is bad. I was not expecting this to go this badly. Come on. Crap. That's the really dangerous part. The wolf gets to go again immediately if you kill the goblin. Kill him. Thank you. Now, goblin morale is kind of low, so there's a chance that we can break them, but... Good. Head off. That's what we wanted. But we just can't hit them very well, and Thilman is screwed. Absolutely screwed. Unless Carl can pull off another stun here. Good. 2 stuns. Wow, Carl. Good man. Siegfried is also screwed. He can't even form a shield wall. And he has an 11% chance to hit. He might as well take it. I'm astonished that he is alive. Absolutely astonished. But we're going to lose. I would wager on losing both of them this turn. Yep. There he goes. Siegfried the Sot. Taking this contract might have been a mistake. Okay, Reimar, run. Get out of range. And there goes Thilman. And none of them are struck down. They're all dead. Kill the wolf, please. Apparently not. There we go. There's the wolf dead. This is just going from bad to worse. Kill. Kill something. And you can't even... Why can't you... Oh, because your vision is 1. Why is your vision 1? Because you're poisoned. Your vision is 1 because you're poisoned. So there's 9 of us, 8 of them. This guy is confident, unfortunately. That guy is breaking, but these archers right here are going to be such a problem. So are those. All the archers are going to be such a problem. Arnie, move up a little bit. You... just try to kill him. Thank you. Thomas... You're also poisoned and injured, but you need to start heading around to flank. He's still confident. This is impressive. Crap. See, look at how effective these archers are being. And imagine if I was doing this in the daytime, when they don't have that 30% penalty. Hi, Goblin Wolf Rider. Ow, no, Carl. Not Carl. Not Carl. Don't take Carl from me. Crap. Okay, you lock the archer in. And try to stab him. Just try. Good, now he's fleeing. That's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. Good, okay, we got the wolf. The wolf's coming after us. Arnie can't stab him. Gotta flank around a little bit. Kill him. Carl, I just gotta have faith in you, buddy. Just gotta have faith. I believe you can do it. I believe in you, Carl. Ouch. Carl! You can survive! Yes! Good shot. Okay, now, you need to... Why can't you hit that wolf? Your vision is 1-2. Well, then why could you... Because you've just been freshly poisoned. Okay, good. The wolf is fleeing. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is what I wanted. Exactly. 100%. Oh, now he's not running? What? Crazy. Hit him. Okay, good hit. Hit the wolf? No, of course not. Thomas, this might be a suicide mission, but I need you to distract that goblin ambush. We were not effective that last turn, and we need to be much more effective. No! Carl! No, Carl! Oh, I'm going to have so many replacement soldiers after this. So many. Alright, release the dog. That'll at least give us another body to absorb hits. Good. Great. That goblin skirmisher is running. That's excellent. Bernard the sergeant is holding it down. But with Carl dead... Oh, poor Carl. Bernard the sergeant is just chewing through the enemy here. Other Bernard up here is not so much. Come on, kill him. Kill him, please. Kill someone. Good hit. Great. Excellent. That goblin is trying to run. That goblin died of blood loss. Okay. It's going okay, but I've lost 4 people and none of them are coming back. Good. Kill the wolf. Excellent. Excellent. Arnie. Olafest. Looks like I'm going to keep both Bernards, which is something. Hi. Die. Oh, one of them ran away down this way. Okay, he's going to escape. But you know what? I'm not going to chase him because I have lost enough. Bernard the sergeant, get up here and do what you do best. Inspire the men. And murder goblins. That's also what you do best. Thomas, you've done enough. I just wish this goblin would die. I mean, I really do. Nope. Do not shoot at him. There we go. Finally. Oh. Crotty decapitated. Siegfried the Sot hacked down. Thilman and Carl, both dead. Carl was with the company for 45 days. He was one of my last original soldiers. He was my last original soldier, I believe. 44 battles, 44 kills. Thilman was only with us for 18 days, but he had 22 kills. Siegfried the Sot was with us for 31 days and overcame his drunkenness to achieve 30 kills. And Crotty, only with us for 10 days, but he still took part in 7 battles and killed 4 people, including a brigand raider. They were all of them valued and effective soldiers, and it saddens me deeply that they have left us. But on the plus side, we got all their armor and helmets back. So that's fantastic. And we got back the metal flail, we got back both spears, we got all their armor and all their weapons and everything back. So, you know, not as bad as it could have been. We have here a reinforced wound. Well, I'll look at my loot in a second here. I'm just going to take everything right now. So, while the short greenskins put up a hell of a fight, your company managed a better one. So, now it's time to return to Count Janold von Perowinger for 1,330 crowns. Enough to replace our losses, but not enough to replace them in our hearts. No. Go away, undead. I do not want to fight you. Let me be in peace. Okay, we're heading back to Senftenberg. Oh, the undead are fighting the orcs. Interesting. I'll leave them to it. Y'all have fun. I do not want to be part of that particular little show. We are battered and bloodied and cut down in numbers. Cut significantly down in numbers. Bernard here. I'll do my level ups on the way here just to see what I have. Bernard's going to get his melee defense, his max fatigue, and his resolve up. And for perks, we are going to give him student. Siegfried, 2 points. Yeah, we'll give him melee skill. We'll give him melee defense. And we'll give him fatigue. And also Barani to increase his fatigue just that little bit more. We are going to definitely have to shift people around here. Once we get into Senftenberg, we'll sell a bunch of stuff, we'll get our money, and we will grab some new recruits, which we definitely need. Okay, so 1,330 crowns. So Gerholm no longer has marauding greenskins. Wait, Gerholm no longer has marauding greenskins. Interesting. I didn't know this was possible. We just took a status effect away from a totally different town. So that's pretty neat. Senftenberg still has marauding greenskins, but oh well. So at the weaponsmith, we will sell our spoons. We will sell this this reinforced boondock bow. It just does a lot less damage than the hunting bow does, so we'll sell that. We will sell our quivers of arrows. A goblin skewer is a low damage, low fatigue spear. We'll sell that. Notched blade, all goblin weapons basically are fairly low damage, very low fatigue. Goblin falchions are decent, 35 to 45 damage compared to 40 to 45 for the arming sword, and maximum fatigue of -4. They're decent, but they're not really worth keeping around at this point, because by the time you can fight goblins effectively, you have better weapons available. That's basically the long and short of it. Helmets, we have plenty of helmets, plenty of pieces of armor. Because, of course, we need 4 more men. So, let me buy some medicinal supplies, because I need them. And let's talk recruits. There is only one recruit here. Guntram, the retired soldier. Well, I don't have enough money for him, so we'll have to go somewhere else for recruits. But that will have to be another day, because I've been going for a little while now, and I'm going to have to cut this one off. So, thank you all so much for watching this. If you liked this video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you have anything to say about the game, or if you would like to join the group, I will be happy to put people's names into the hat. I have a couple lined up right now, but I'm about to get them in, because, of course, we are replacing our dead, including poor Carl and Siegfried the Sot, who overcame his crippling addiction to alcohol, at least enough to contribute to the battles, though he was kind of a pain in the butt otherwise. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and consider subscribing to the channel if you liked this video. More content like this will be coming your way on the regular if you do. So thank you once again, and I will see you in the next one.